Fit friends, welcome back to Wild Body Now. We have another gym workout and we are back on another leg day. We started out with barbell hip thrusts. I haven't gone really heavy in a while, and so I did my first 2 sets, 8 reps, and I think that was 285 pounds. And to really get a pump and to really build the booty, I feel more work when I go lighter weight, higher reps. So the last 2 sets, we went lighter, we dropped it down to 135 pounds, and we did 20 to 25 constant tension hip thrusts. And I tell you what, that just gives your booty such a pump. Afterwards, you feel all the blood flowing there. It feels like your butt has just been stung by a bee. It's great. I love the lower reps, or lower weight, higher reps hip thrusts. So if you haven't done lower reps, or lower weights, higher reps in a while, you should definitely do those. Now this superset, we called the superset from hell. It was harder than we thought. We did front squats, and then we alternated these deficit pendulum lunges. And you probably noticed the last few leg days I've always been doing front squats because I'm focusing on kind of my quads lag, and so I like to do front squats. But these here, right here, holding the weights there, they kind of swung back and forth, and so it challenged your stability and your balance even more. And it just, doing 8 per leg, front and back, just got your heart rate up, the legs were burning, the core was burning. It just made this superset very challenging. I highly encourage you to try it out. You don't have to do it on a step if you don't want to at first, and you don't have to add weight. So here we did a whole bunch of sled work. I love sled work. It's a great form of cardio to sneak it in there. And we did lots of different sets. We did 3 sets of going backwards like this a couple times, and then turning around and facing forward as we moved, I think like 2 to 4 times. And then we also actually got down on the ground and pushed it with our hands. And I tell you what, it gets your heart rate up there, guys. Sled work is awesome, especially if you get bored doing steady state cardio. It's a fun way to get cardio in. So you just want to make sure that you're bracing your abs and that you're just keeping your core really tight. And you can see when we get into pushing it with our hands, we did it a couple different ways. We would do some sprinting, and then we would do some where we really tried to deepen the lunge, widen our stride, or lengthen our stride. And we felt it more in the hamstrings as we tried to lengthen our stride. And then when we were sprinting with it, you feel it more in the quads. I'll show you when we get there. We're about to get to that point. But sled work is fun. Backing it on up here. Always kind of look over your shoulder. When you're going backwards, you're more likely to trip and stumble because you're not used to going that way. So it's okay to slow it down. Get your...
Perfect. You forgot to stick the other leg out, though. There you go.
You gotta have right form when you're gonna take a butt selfie, guys. So here you go. So here you can see Janelle isn't going super fast, but she's kind of lengthening her stride there. Getting more... bigger strides there. And again, that's to get your hamstrings and feel your hamstrings a little bit more. And here you can see I'm trying to just go faster.
There you go.
And Janelle cued me to keep my hips down. So everybody out there, keep your hips down. And when you're kind of trying to go faster, you're going to feel it a lot more in your quads. And we went back and forth between it. Sometimes we stood in the middle and we sprinted when we reached the person in the middle and things like that. All right, so this was a fun one. This is one that I saw on Instagram. I said, I want to try it, especially since Janelle loves the BOSU. We threw it in there. So you saw the tips for getting on safely. You kind of pin one side up against the floor, and then as the other foot comes up and you're fully mounted, you don't want to pick up your feet after that. You need to shuffle your feet around to get the position that you want. But I loved this. It really allowed you to drop your booty low. And it's awesome to have a little bonus back work as you pulled it up and in too. Now these are killer. Again, my quads are lagging, my hamstrings and glutes are better developed than my quads. And so I've been incorporating leg extensions, and Janelle said that I had to pause at the top and go down slow. And I tell you what, I could only get to 10 in a row, then I had to take a little break, and then I did the last 2. But it starts to burn like crazy, guys. I really enjoyed it. I loved feeling the burn. So this was actually the last, these were actually the last exercises of the workout. And it was a great way to finish the workout with a really nice burn of the quads. So I hope you go ahead and check the description box below. I have the entire workout broken down there so that you can take it to the gym next time. As always, I want you right back here on Monday for our next workout. And until then, always remember, no excuses, no regret. Just sweat, everybody. Bye.